And I had been seeking to be recognized when those motions flew by this chamber as well, because I thought that they were a little out of the ordinary, and I appreciate Senator Poggemiller's explanation that the bill was sitting at the desk today for him to decide whether or not we should reconsider it or not. The members will remember that on the night that we voted on the bonding bill, I rose in this chamber and I asked members to send the bill back to the conference committee for more work. And I really believed at that time, I still believe it's true, that the public would have been very proud of us. Minnesotans would have been so proud if at that moment, when the minority members of this caucus, of our caucus, asked the majority to do that at that time. That was the right time to send this bill back to the conference committee before we took a vote. But please remember, we voted as a chamber, as a legislative body. We did what we thought was best for our districts. Some people took very difficult votes in this chamber on behalf of their districts or on behalf of the best interests of the entire state. Senator Poggemiller, you asked us to vote. You said it was urgent. We voted, even though we asked you to slow down the process. Then 2 days later, we hear, well, maybe you've reconsidered, and now we are all going to vote again because you've decided maybe the political timing wasn't as good as you thought it was. And I just think for members of the public that actually follow us, they might like to see that there are important rules that apply to even the majority leader in this chamber about bills that get voted on. In fact, our Constitution addresses this issue directly. Section 20 of Article 4 says enrollment of bills. Let me pause just a second. Section 20 of Article 4. Every bill passed by both houses, like this bonding bill, shall be enrolled and signed by the presiding officer of each house. That would be our Speaker and our Majority Leader. Any presiding officer refusing to sign a bill passed by both houses shall thereafter be disqualified from any office of honor or profit in the state. The consequences are enormous when you play political gamesmanship. I would have said political gamesmanship, Senator Poggemiller, but you called it political intrigue, and I think you hit the nail on the head. For you to come into this chamber today, find that the bill was on the desk, and decide, well, maybe I think we should reconsider a bill that was passed by this Senate and a bill that was passed by the House and ready for enrollment and sending to the governor, because on your whim you decided maybe the political timing wasn't that profitable. Don't play political chicken with the votes of this chamber, Mr. President.